Hello everyone, welcome to I Jump Instead on YouTube. Welcome to today's rebounding class with Stephanie. I'm so excited for you to be here, and I'm excited to be here too because this is my opportunity to go into my flexibility and my strength and my mobility, my body's capacity of deep strength and deep flexibility. And that's what you're here for too, is to really connect inward and make this about your rehab class or your rehab therapy. If I were to be your physical therapist and you were in my office, and I'm not a physical therapist, but if you were to be in my office, it would be a one-on-one experience where you are feeling inward and making sure that this class, these moves are profoundly changing your body and your physical experience. So keep that in mind. We're applying a gentle bounce from rebounding to our stretching, and we're going through the entire body. We want to do it every single day, and we want to connect and experience the progression and the connection. We want to connect and experience that true connection. And that's what I'm here for, is to take you through the full body and every day. Thank you for being here. If you've already been to this class, welcome back. If you're new to this channel, hi, nice to meet you. Stephanie here. And please let me know what your name is in the comments section when we're done with class. Introduce yourself, and I'm so happy you're here. And I want you to take it at your own pace. Every bounce is a little bit different, maybe with the pace of the bounce. So just honor that and bounce at your own perfect pace and connect to your body. And we're going to be closing the mouth as we do every day and breathing solely through the nose. If you want more information about why we strictly nose breathe, please visit the Oxygen Advantage on YouTube, and they also have an audiobook or a hardcover book, and it's a great read, and that is our resource for why we nose breathe. Okay, shoes are optional. If you like wearing shoes, please feel free to do so. But if you are on the fence and you're not sure why you're wearing shoes, or maybe you believe it's better, you might try not wearing shoes, because it's a profound experience of connecting with your feet against the mat and being able to connect with the full capacity and strength of your ankles and feet and your heels, and really connecting that to the full body experience. So try without shoes if you can, and always, as always, a bar on the rebounder is best, because we can not use the bar and we can use the bar, and we get to have best of both worlds. Okay, here we go. Am I in the shot? Let's go. So feet together. We've been doing a wide stance up until now, and I recently changed it up, so we try something new, and I want us to put the feet together, which really creates an intense need for the bar. So if you don't have a bar, you might need to put your feet in a wide stance, and I would recommend that. But let's put our feet together while we hold the bar, and let's lift the chest, chin is level, and let's get our body bouncing up and down, shoulders relaxed, mouth closed, breathing through the nose, spine is straight. We're not looking up or down. We just have our face straight forward, and we're in that motion. And we want to feel the down bounce, like the weight or the sinking feeling, and we want to feel the weightlessness. It's like two different experiences that we can connect to, and we can be in the connection of the circular motion. It's naturally circular. It's not straight up and down. There's always a sway, just like trees. They're always in a little bit of motion. We are in a circular motion, or a long circle motion. And moving the breath is really the ticket. Even I will go into stretch sessions on my rebounder, and I will notice that I stop moving my breath as well. Moving the breath, not aggressively, just moving it, is so crucial. And I want you to keep that in mind as we go through the class. Let's start with stretching out the neck. Bring the chin down to the chest while you lift the chest, feeling into the gentle massage bounce into the back of your neck. Moving the breath. Increasing the mobility and the flexibility in the traps, the neck, and even underneath in the chin area. Let's rotate the head to the side, keeping the chest lifted. Let's bring the ear to the shoulder. And try to keep your body straight up and down and let your ear sink into your shoulder and feel that beautiful, nice massage happening. It's very, very gentle. It's all we need to connect to a very gentle stretch in the side of the neck. Let's rotate the head forward, feeling every bounce connect. So it's almost like you want to shift and micro shift your position with every bounce. Feel that amazing experience. And then chest stays lifted, ear to shoulder. So you're putting in the effort of stretching or reaching your ear to the shoulder, while the bounce also puts in its effort to take your flexibility to that next level. And we find our effort perfect level. We don't want to go too hard, and we don't want to leave some in the tank. We want to just get there and move that, get the circulation going and get that massage going. Let's go ahead, rotate to the other side. I'll try to be quieter now. Let's go ahead and lift the chin, and let's reach and stretch into the jawline, moving the breath. Hold the bar, just keep your body bouncing. Reach, feel that extension, feel that lengthening. Let's go ahead and rotate to the other side. Now let's go ahead, facing our head forward. Let's continue lifting the spine and chest, chin level, and let's rotate the head over the shoulder and see if we can just get into our stretch capacity and let the massage and our breath take it to the next level. And slowly come out and go to the other side, connecting our effort, our reach in the stretch, the breath, and the bounce. Three, two, and one. Let's go ahead and take our shoulders and let's go into our capacity of flexibility, and let's rotate them forward, feeling the stretch. Let's go ahead and switch to one shoulder rotation at a time. So doing little figure eights, or maybe not figure eights, just forward rolls one at a time, going into the waist a little bit. Now both shoulders roll back. And one shoulder at a time rotations. You can take one hand off the bar. You don't have to. You can keep them both on the bar. See if you can relax the back of the neck. Connecting to your flexibility, your mobility, your stretch session. That's what we're here for. Now let's go ahead and keep one hand on the bar, and let's face our chest to the side of the room while the feet stay forward. So just go right into where your stretch stops naturally, lifting the chest. I want you to see if you can just put a little effort into getting into a slightly deeper stretch. Move the breath and feel the bounce. See if you can pull that back shoulder back, just creating a little bit more of a precise stretch. And slowly come out, and let's go to the other side. Nice straight spine, chin stays level. Pulling that back shoulder back, feeling that contrast between the hips and the shoulders, connecting to our own level of flexibility so we can feel into it, be right in that capacity, and massage and breathe. 3, 2, 1. Slowly come out of it. Let's do our lung activation and cleansing exercises so we can put our feet just past hip width stance, keep our bodies bouncing. I'm gonna bring one arm up, and I'm gonna bring the elbow down as I exhale through the mouth, and it's a quick force of air from the lower abdomen like this. Okay, we're gonna do 3 on each side, twice through, okay? 3, 2, 1. Other side, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Let's go ahead and put our hands behind our head. One hand is okay. If you only want to do one hand, it makes you feel more stable, that's fine. Feet can go wider if that feels comfortable for you. Otherwise, feet apart, hands, both hands behind your head, chest up, chin level. And I want us to maybe actually stop bouncing and push the head into the palms and just lean back a little bit like that and feel. Do you feel that in your shoulders? That's that profound stretch that we want. We want to feel that really nice deep stretch. It's a feeling. We all might have a little bit of a different feeling, but it's the perfect feeling. And then ideally, we want to just bob and really connect to a little bit of that motion in this stretch, in that feeling in the shoulders. We can position our head so the chin is level, but really we can bend a little bit into it and go deeper. And I'm just, as you see, just bobbing. Feet are completely flat against the mat. I'm just bending my knees into the flexible surface beneath my feet, connecting to that progression of a stretch, of healing, of mobility in the upper back and shoulders, moving my breath. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that could actually be an amazing option for you. If you don't feel comfortable taking both hands off the bar, just take the bouncing out of it and instead just do the bobbing. What's the difference, right? We just need to just be in the surface of the mat's flexibility. We could essentially do this on the floor, but this is more efficient, and that's what we want, is to just get the stretch in motion. So let's go ahead now and get back to a little bit of a bounce here. Feet can stay flat against the mat or the heels can pump, and let's stretch out the jaw. So open wide, keep the breath moving through the nose if possible. Three, 2, 1, and let's fill our cheeks with air. Keep bouncing, staying on your rebounder. I want you to look to the sides. Feeling the stretch in the cheeks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and now let's do some face tapping at the pace you desire to tap. And I just, for some reason, it feels so good. I'm like, why does this feel so good? You might tell me in the comments why it feels so good. All up in that side neck here and into the jawline. I just feel like, can we get more circulation? Can we get maybe a tighter looking face here? There's so many things we can do while bouncing. We could be lifting the skin, we could be massaging the fascia, any exercise or facial treatment or like natural facial treatments, any of those things with a application of a gentle bounce, I can almost guarantee it takes the pace of the results faster. It's gonna increase the speed of the results. And so why not get on your rebounder, bounce, and do your yoga exercises when it comes to facial exercises, if that interests you. We can work on the eyelids, we can work on the forehead, we can work on the cheeks, and I'm not an expert, I don't know, just Google these yoga stretches and apply a gentle bounce, okay? So let's do it. Arm stretching. I love this one. This one feels so good. Palms facing down and out. Open the palms, fingers wide, and just push the palms down and out. Oh, feeling that application of the bounce? Moving the breath. How do your triceps feel? They should be feeling stretched And we're massaging and soothing and connecting to the wrist stretching, the underarms, the palms, the wrists, the fingers. And now let's go ahead and face the palms toward inside as much as you can. Feel every down bounce, applying to your wrist stretch, through the forearms, through the elbow, all the way up through the shoulders, through the chest and neck. Lift your chest. And again, we may not even be jumping. We're kind of just bending the knees and giving ourselves a little bit of a bob. This could just be the 25-minute bob class. Okay? That's all that matters, is we're getting this stretching and flexibility into motion, moving the breath. Palms up. Palms down. And wrists come forward. And back. Open wide, open those fingers, roll the fingers, open the palms for 5, 2, and 1. How about that? Let's do some shoulder rolls just to get ourselves back into a nice, good posture. And now let's keep our feet wide and go into the hip stretch. So we have been doing leaning like this, but I gather that we can just be into one lean on one side. Chest up, lift or lean into that hip. Just feel that beautiful hip stretch. The other arm, or the arm coming up, is optional, but I want you to apply a little bit of a bob, a little bit of a pump, just barely. That's really all that matters. Move that breath. Be in your hip mobility. Don't go too far. This is really intense and deep stretching, and it can be tender for the lower back. I've been there with a sciatica pain, and so this can be a good stretch for the back, but we want to be careful. Let's go ahead and stand up slowly, and let's go to the other side. So I bend this knee. The knee I lean into. Get into the chest up, hip stretch, and I just see if I can get myself into that feeling of a stretch and a gentle bounce. So see if you can push the standing leg, feeling that leg kind of straightening out a little bit, and that knee is bent. So you can maybe stand up a little taller while we still get into that deep stretch, lifting that shoulder. You might even just lift, 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 lift. Just little tiny micro movements into that stretch. Stand up. Let's do it again on the other side. So kind of keep your body upright. That leg is straight. This knee is bent. Lift, lift. Just little micro movements. Maybe the shoulder comes back a little bit. Shoulder comes forward. Going into our beautiful hips, connecting with the lower back. Switching sides. Three, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and do our squat. And we want to just connect to our hips and our knees and our ankles, and we're gonna just get down all the way. You can hold the bar and feet are flat, or if you're up on the balls of the feet, perfect. Absolutely great. Let's go ahead and see if we can hold the rim of the rebounder. If not, holding the bar is absolutely great. And let's use this little flexible mat to our advantage, and let's do a little bit of bobbing, but the bobbing would be more like a leaning rock. Okay, that's using this mat. If you have springs or bungees and you can look at them, they're shifting. Your body weight is shifting in a beautiful, exclusive way here on the rebounder, and moving the breath through the nose. Now I want you to join me here, and if you can, put your feet closer together. And we'll just try this stretch next. My feet are about 4 inches, 3.5 inches apart. And that doesn't mean that's the best. It's just the way my feet ended up. And when you feel your breath inhale, expanding your back, that's an opportunity to connect to a deeper stretch. Now I want you to, if you can, lean forward and feel the opportunity to stretch into the calf and into the ankle, just rotating your weight side to side. And when you're ready, let's go ahead and stand up. Maybe you stand up and you have this opportunity, however your flexibility allows, you feel this opportunity to stretch the backs of the legs and getting ourselves standing up slowly but surely. And now when we're ready, we're gonna bob. We're gonna do our one leg stretch over the side of the rebounder while bobbing, okay? Let's go ahead and lift that chest up. I like to have a nice tall posture and spine. Now let's go ahead and reach one leg over the side. Bobbing here, let's point the toe. Let's feel the stretch. Really reach with that leg and make it beautiful and feel that potent stretch here as we can lengthen. Open the toes. And let's reach for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch sides. Keep that chest up. First, we can point and just feel the calf, the shin, the ankles, the knee, the quads, the hips. Lengthen. See if you can reach just like you would your arm. You reach your leg. Now open those toes. We don't have to breathe loudly, by the way. Maybe subconsciously I'm wanting you to remember to breathe so you can hear me, but we don't need to breathe loudly. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch sides. And this time, let's really feel into the ankle rotations and stretching. So about 2 ankle rotations in each direction, but you can kind of free flow here. And I want you to lift the foot this time and reach, flex the foot and reach with the heel and really reach. See if you can give yourself that effort of a reach for 5. 1. Let's switch sides. Ankle rotations, chest up. And reach with that heel. Connect to that strength. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as always, I failed to mention that we're going to be lay bouncing at the end of class. So I have a towel close by, which hopefully, if you're new to this class, I recommend just putting a towel and a pillow next to your rebounder at all times. And you don't need a towel if you don't want one. The towel, I use it because I'm on a Cellerciser spring rebounder, and to keep the noise down, we do a little oiling session, and so I cover the whole mat just to protect my outfit from oil. And then a small thin pillow or whatever kind of pillow you want is really nice. So we can be having our back right on the resistance mat. I usually have the top of my head right about where the rim of the rebounder is. And let's go ahead and just put one leg up, and here's our chance to go into our hamstring. And I want us to, let's start by pointing the toe and feel the top of the foot. Oh goodness. And side to side wagging of the foot. Feels so good. Now I want you to reach with the heel. And I want you to feel the stretching in the calves. Maybe a little bit of massage in the calf some, some shifting downwards, but most importantly, stay in that heel reach, feeling the stretch in the back of the knee, maybe a little massage in the back of the knee. We all need it. Hamstring, a little bit of love and gentle touch. And let's go into our flexibility and lengthen and reach for 5. Move that breath. 2, 1. When you come out of it, knee bends and put the heel in front of the other knee and lift the other knee. And let's go into our glute. So just roll. I want you to kind of roll to the side a little bit, back and forth, rocking. And I want you to feel the progression of that glute stretch and be in the breath. Slow breath, doesn't need to be aggressive. As I say, it just needs to be moving. 3, 2, 1. Other leg goes down, or that leg goes down, other leg comes up. First, let's point. Oh, and wag. Wag and point. Ooh. Now let's lift that heel. Ooh, feeling into the calves. Feeling into the ankle, the back of the knees, hamstrings, inner thighs. Lift. Keep reaching with that heel. Three, reach with that heel. 2, 1, bend the knee. Heel comes in front of the other knee and push that knee up and stretching into the glute. And go ahead into movement. Little massage there in the hip. Loving touch, loving energy, saying yes to our bodies. 3, 2, 1. Both legs come up. And let's do a little practice here of bouncing. Some of us might not be in the bouncing stage. Listen up. If you're not in the bouncing stage, I have the answer for you. It is to lay on your rebounder 2 times a day minimum and practice. 1 week from now, guaranteed, you'll be bouncing. It's a matter of time. Practice is the connection. It's just you need to get the wiring of the, and you will get it. I watched my sister-in-law lay on the rebounder, not able to bounce, and just after a few minutes, she was already advancing. She wasn't ready to bounce yet, but she already advanced. It's absolutely guaranteed that you will take a step forward with every single practice session, and there's not very many steps to take before you can bob and you can connect to this movement, okay? Give me a week, a practice week, you got this. So let's go ahead and now just take this opportunity to rest the legs in with inversion. I'm never in this position unless I'm here with you laying in this position, right? To lay and have the legs up against a wall it's hard. It's like mentally hard, And so here we have this opportunity to lay on a blanket or a towel on our mat and invert the legs and maybe do some stretching, some mind to leg healing. It's really nice to be able to invert the leg and be able to, like we were doing, increase our mobility and our circulation in the inversion. Massage, open the toes, move the breath. Let's go ahead and just rest here for 15 seconds, moving the breath freely, naturally. Here we go. Three, 2, and 1. Actually, last move, let's go ahead and tuck the pelvic floor. Okay, we all need to practice, right, Stephanie? Yes, I do. We all need to. wherever we are in our pelvic floor strength journey, there's never enough strength that we can build there. We could eventually just get so strong if we wanted to. If we set that intention, we could practice. So let's hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And while you're listening to me, I'm going to stand up slowly. While you're listening to me, I want you to pull on your ears. Whether you're laying down still or you've decided to stand back up slowly and you're finished with class, or you want to get back on your rebounder and bounce, we can pull the ears and take our ear health to the next level. Moving the breath through the nose, bouncing. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited for you. As I always say, I am just thrilled to be chosen as your rebounding instructor for this class. If you're looking for more routines from I Jump Instead, you can go to our playlist section. We've got lots of playlists. You can check them out. We have a karaoke sing-along playlist. We have a gentle stretch and rehab playlist that plays to beautiful music. We have a jogging playlist. We've got upper body, lower body. We have a fat loss like steps routines, 2,000 steps, 3,000 steps, 5,000 steps. There are so many fun routines in our playlist. You have got to try them out. We get comments every day saying, wow, what a fun, amazing, beautiful workout. And I'm like, I know. So you all need to be aware of that, okay? Give me a like if you like the routine. Comment below. Give me a yellow sun. How about it? And subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. I got to get going to the membership class. Eventually, if you're interested, we have a daily strength and bodybuilding weight loss routine that we do every day, 6 days a week, just like this class. And it's in our membership, so you can press the join button and join that whenever you're ready. And as always, just like I instruct you here, you can go at your own pace. You can check it out if you're ready. We expect you to have at least a few months of jumping experience before you get into that class, okay? And I'm on a Cellerciser rebounder. We find this mat and bounce experience to be the best of the best. If you're looking for an upgraded rebounding experience, check out our website, ijumpinstead.com. There's more information about the Cellerciser and the other rebounders that we recommend as well. Thanks again. I will see you tomorrow or in the next one.